Thanks for joining in today. With this mat class, we're going to lengthen and tone our legs and bum. So to begin, go ahead and sit down onto your mat and we'll lie down. Always starting with some centering breaths. Just take a big inhale and exhale. Breathe in and out. One more. And exhale. We're going to get right into it with starting with the hundreds. Legs will come into tabletop. Curling chin to chest, reach those arms out by your side and start pumping. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lengthen those legs up towards the ceiling. Lower down to a challenging level. Keep pumping. Breathe in and out. Feet are in pilates stance, curling up higher. Inhale. Exhale. Belly button is pulled back towards your spine. 3 more. Warming up the body. Last 2. And 1. Bend those knees in. Rest the head back. Lengthen both legs along your mat. Arms come down by your side for single leg circles. Kick up the right leg. Flex the bottom foot, driving that heel down and towards the mat. Hands down by your side. Circle across the body, down towards the foot, out and center. Circle across, around and center. Trying not to shift at all in the hips. 2 more this direction. And reverse at the top. Circle out, around, and center. Again, trying not to shift in the hips. Last one. Bend it in, reach behind that thigh. Straighten out that leg for the stretch. 1 more. Bend it in and place that leg down onto the mat, kicking up the opposite foot. And circle across, around, and up. One more this direction. And reverse. Out, around, and up. Out, around, and up. Trying to stay stable. Last one. And bend it in, reach behind that thigh, straighten the leg, and bend. Stretching it out. 1 more time. And bend it in. Curling chin to chest, bend in your right leg. Hand comes to your ankle, left hand comes to your knee. Left leg comes out of 45 for the single leg stretch. And switch. And switch. Eyes stay to your belly button. One more set. Double leg. Bend both knees and reach for those ankles. Shoot the arms and legs out. Sweep the arms around and hug it in tight. Shoot it out. Sweep. Two more. Last one. Bend it in, press the head back. Feet come down onto the mat, arms down by your side, knees are bent for bridging. You can keep a separation or you can keep them together. It's a more of a challenge to keep the legs connected, but go where it suits you. Wrapping our seat, we're going to tuck the tailbone, articulate the spine, and lift up. Keeping those ribs close together and around down, bone by bone by bone. When you bridge up, you should not feel any tension in your neck. All the weight should be in your chest. And lift. And lower down. Nice and controlled. Lift. And lower. Upper back, mid back, low. Tailbone touches. And lift. Let's do one more. And lower all the way down. With a flat back, come straight up, boosting those hips, holding it up there. Kick the right leg up, lower down towards the ground, and lift. Lower and lift. One more. Lower that leg all the way down, sliding that foot back in. Kick the opposite leg. Lower and lift. Last time. Reach it out long, drag it in, and round down. If your legs were connected, go ahead and separate them now. Just hip distance. Arms down by your side, and boost those hips up and lower down. Lift and lower. We're not articulating through the spine. Just working on that bum. Squeezing it at the top. Three more. 2 and 1. Hold it up there. Lower the right hip down slightly. Center and left. Center, right, left. Belly button is pulled back. Keep checking those ribs. Making sure they're not popping. One more set. And lower all the way down. Go ahead and give yourself a hug. Bringing those knees in towards your chest. And coming over onto your side. Backing your back to the back edge of the mat. Legs are angled to the front corner. Hips are nice and stacked. Your arm can reach out along to the ground, and you can lay your head on or you can cradle, whichever is comfortable. Top hand comes in front of those ribs for the side kick series. A slight turnout of the top leg, and front with the kick, back with the kick. Front with the kick, back with the kick. Try not to wobble at all on the hips. One more set. Last side. Connect for up, down. Kick it up and lengthen down. Kick it up and lower. Reaching out long. 2 more. Last time. Connect the heels for passe. Drag the foot in along that lower leg. Kick it up and reach it out. And bend it in. Kick it up and reach. Connect the heels and reverse. Kick it up, bend it in, and slide it out. Kick it up, bend, and slide. Last time. Connect for circles, circling front, brushing those ankles. Connect the heels, reverse. Connect. Bend in that top leg, place the foot flat onto the mat for inner thighs, lifts, and circles. Backing the bottom leg up, flex the foot and pulse up. Working those inner thighs. 3, 2, 1. Staying lifted, circle front and up. And lift. Using those inner thighs. Last one. And reverse, back, around, and up. And lift. Circling that lower leg. Last one, and lower down. Connect the feet to the front edge of the mat for bicycle. Lift the top leg. Kick it front, bend, heel towards your bum, sweep that leg back, reach it out, and kick it front. Bend, reach. One more this direction. Connect the heels and reverse. Kick it back, bend it in, reach it front. Bend and reach. Last one. And connect. Bending in both knees. Reach that top foot towards the ceiling so your leg is at an angle. Knees are touching. You're going to extend the knee to the ceiling and toes will touch. And we're going to alternate. Tap the knees, tap the toes. You should definitely be feeling the burn. I know I am. Last time. And lower down. Rest that leg for a second. And then we'll flip over onto our stomach, stacking the palms behind our head for beats on our belly. Scooping our belly button, we're gonna use our seat to lift our legs up and beat the heels together. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Go ahead and press back into rest position. Hips come over your heels, reach those arms out. And let's lie onto our other side. Back is to the back edge of the mat. Legs are angled to the front. The top hand comes right in front of those ribs. And kick front with a kick, back with a kick. Front with a kick, back with a kick. Last time. Connect for up, down. Kick it up and lengthen to lower. Kick it up and lower. Last time. Connect the heels for passe. Drag that foot in, kick it up, reach it out. Drag, kick it up, and reach. Trying to keep those hips stacked. Connect and reverse. Kick it up, bend it in, and drag it out. And connect for circles, brushing those ankles, circle front. Connect and reverse, brushing those ankles, breathe, 2 and 1, connect. Bending that top leg, back the bottom foot up, flexing the foot, impulse up. For inner thighs, lifts and circles. Breathe, scooping that belly button back towards your spine. Last one, hold it up there and circle front and up and lift. Last one this direction and reverse back, round and up and lift. Working that inner thigh. 2, and 1, lower down. Connect the feet back to the front for bicycle. Kick that top leg front, bend heel towards your bum, reach it back, and kick it front. Bend, and reach. Connect the heels and reverse. Swing it back, bend it in. Last one. And connect. Bending in both knees. Extend that foot towards the ceiling. Knees touch and then toes touch. Knees and toes. This one's always a struggle. Making me sweat. Two, and 1, and lower down. Rest that leg. Great job. We're going to flip over onto our stomachs. Reach those arms and legs out, forehead resting down to the ground. For swimming, we're going to lift arms and legs up, looking out slightly, and swim. Belly button is scooping back, keeping those shoulders out of your ears. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Go ahead and press back into rest position. Taking a breath. And coming up onto our knees for kneeling side kick. Right hand comes down onto the mat. Keeping that right leg bent. Extend the left leg out. Hips are nice and stacked. Top hand can either rest down, whichever you feel comfortable with. I'm going to place mine onto my hip. We're going to lift that top leg and front and back. Kick it front and back. You can definitely feel this on your outer thigh. One more, front and back, come center and pulse up. Nice little pulses. 10 and lower down. Go ahead, come back up center, take a breath, and coming down to the opposite hand, reach that leg out, hips are nice and stacked. Top hand is on your hip, and lift up, front and back. Keeping that balance. Three more. 2 and 1. Coming center and pulse up. 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Great job. Hands are going to come down onto the mat for tricep push-ups. On your knees, or you can go into the full push-up, whichever is comfortable for you, or challenging enough for you. We're going to lower down, hugging the elbows in towards our ribs, and press up. Lower. Lift. Five more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press back into rest position. Taking a breath. And coming up on all fours. We're gonna rest down onto our forearms. Knees are right underneath your hips. Extend that right leg up towards the ceiling. Lower down, tapping the toe to the floor, and lift. Lower and lift. Core is engaged. Eight, 9, 10. Bend it in. Bend heel towards your bum, so your knees at a 90-degree and pulse up. Last time. And bend it in. Other leg. Extend the left leg out towards the ceiling. Lower and lift. Nine and 10. Bend heel towards your bum at a 90 and pulse up. 2 and 1. Lower down. Press back into rest position. Taking a breath. Coming up onto all fours. Tuck the toes under and press up into a down dog. Walking out those ankles, pressing the heels down. And coming back down onto your mat. Sitting onto your shins, or you can sit cross-legged, whichever is comfortable. Reach those arms up. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Thank you for joining me today. Have a nice day.